talk about the hemispheres. The hemispheres are very important. There's two hemispheres in the world. Earth is round, and it has a northern hemisphere and a southern hemisphere. The Earth is divided by an imaginary line called the equator. Countries above the equator are in the northern hemisphere. Countries below the equator are in the southern hemisphere. Did you know that the seasons for the northern and southern hemispheres are reversed? When it's winter in the northern hemisphere, it's summer in the southern hemisphere, and vice versa. So if you want to ski all year round, go to the slopes of the Rockies in Colorado in December and to those of the Andes in Argentina in July. Or if a December getaway to a warmer climate is your desire, go to one of the coastal resorts in Chile. Look at the pictures. You have north, south, west, and east. The northern hemisphere, the United States, lies in the northern hemisphere. The equator is in the middle. It's an imaginary line about right here. If you'll look, in Colorado in January, they have snow and ice. It's winter time, which means in July, they have hot, pretty days and sunshine. In the southern hemisphere, the seasons will be reversed. For example, in July in the southern hemisphere, you have snow and ice, the opposite of in the northern hemisphere. And in January, you're going to have hot, sunny days. The seasons are reversed from the hemispheres. Let me move myself. Another important note, in most parts of the world, people express temperatures in Celsius. Here in the United States, we use Fahrenheit. A simple way to convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit is to multiply the temperature by 9/5 and then add 32. There's the mathematical formula. In today's world, I understand we have iPhones and you just speak into your iPhone and say, convert 30 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit to Celsius. But it's important to know the mathematics behind the equation and how the calculations are actually done, other than just to have the machine do it for you. Another interesting note about the hemispheres being opposite in seasons, is that they also have what's called in science the Coriolis effect. If water circles the drain in the northern hemisphere, it generally goes in a clockwise direction. In the southern hemisphere, it's going to go in a counterclockwise direction. And on the equator, the water is going to circle more straight down. Let's watch a video on.
This is Kyle. He invented One Wheel to destroy boredom.
Southern hemisphere, counterclockwise, circling the drain.
Did you see something? You see?
Northern hemisphere, clockwise, circling the drain. The water moves clockwise.
Remember, this is
Directly
only
on
an
the
example
equator.
to show you how the forces work in the world.
Straight down.
Yes? Do you see? Straight down. No ripple.
Someone balancing an egg on a nail directly on the equator.